Well, football is almost here, man. Got some news. I've been waiting on this news all month, ever since I found out that the dates would be announced this month, and it came out. We just got a plethora of news today. Jake Bates, James Turner, and now training camp dates have been announced. This is coming from Ari Mirov. Says, just announced 2024 training camp reporting dates and locations for all 32 NFL teams. And here you have the Detroit Lions at Detroit Lions training facility in Allen Park. I just drove past there the other day. I wanted to get a picture. The 20th, which is a Saturday, and is when the rookies show up and the veterans show up on Tuesday, which is July the 23rd. This is huge because we know that the training camp dates that the fans can go should be announced shortly after. I'm sure the Detroit Lions, I would expect them in the next week to have those dates announced as to when we can go. Now, don't forget that usually the Detroit Lions, they have about 10 practices or so that are open to the public in some regard. They book in with season ticket loyal members. So the first one is always a season ticket holder. The last one is always a season ticket holder. There are practices in between that we can go to, us regular non-season ticket holder folks. Hopefully I can change that very soon. But I'm excited. Do you plan to go to any training camp dates? I do. I know last year I was like, it was so hot. I was roasting. And you know what? You truly don't miss something till it's gone. I told myself, I'm not driving. There's no way I can drive 10 hours. I drove 10 hours to Kansas City. I drove 9 to Minnesota. And I was just like, man, I don't know. Cause I went by myself. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that again, but I would trade driving 10 hours to Kansas City, driving 10 hours to Minnesota, and sitting in the roasting sun for the Detroit Lions to be back. It's just amazing. I'm super excited. Hopefully those dates will come soon, but are you going to be in attendance? Are you going to try to make plans to be there? I am. I don't live that far. I started to take a picture at the Allen Park facility. It's not too far from me. I'm over there all the time. And, but when I pulled up, there was a truck kind of blocking one of these sides. And then you got you had like the security gate. The security guard was right there. And I didn't want to be like, oh, get out and take a selfie in front of the address or whatever. But I am super stoked, because this means that football is back. Football is back. And again, this has been the quickest offseason of all time. Really. We have almost been 5 months since the NFC title game, and we already got the announcement that the training camp dates. That, to me, this now is the official pivot from the offseason to the season of 2024. So you guys got another month to get ready, man, for football. Don't forget, the tickets, probably with the Lions growing in popularity, what they're probably going to do is they're going to do like they did last year. And I think they went on sale. And when I say sale, you go through the process like an actual ticket through Ticketmaster. It then takes you to like the Detroit Lions Ticketmaster. And there was a queue. I was in waiting, and it was 700 people in front of me. Soon as 10 o'clock, it was a crash. First of all, the site crashed exactly at 9 o'clock. And then I kept trying. About 9:01, 9:02, I was able to get in there. It was 700 people. And it took me probably 15 or 20 minutes to get my hands on the tickets. If you wait too long, you could be in the thousands, and it might take you an hour and a half. So I would recommend, I'll probably wind up grabbing some tickets and maybe have an extra or two. There might be some days that I can't even go. So, contact me if you can't get your hands on any. You can transfer them just like a regular admission. It is free. It does not cost. Also, we'll talk about this when the dates are announced, but they started accepting cash in some places on the premises. So anyway, let me know your thoughts, man. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel as well. We're about 90 or so away from 21K, where we have another subscriber giveaway. I am stoked about that as well. And if you are a returning viewer, then it's not your first time here, consider subscribing as well. You guys are awesome. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.